And we're here live at MCM London Comic Con. We have Kelly Jean and we have the brilliant Jessica Nigri with us. Hello.
Hi. How's it going? Should we just talk to you? I don't want to look at the camera. Look at you.
That's fine.
Cool.
So,
sorry, camera.
Cosplay as of late has really started to kind of merge more with the mainstream. Now, for the both of you, how does that kind of feel? Because you're both kind of becoming at the forefront of this.
It was really weird for me because I kind of started. I had no idea what it was when I first started. I only started in 2009. I know Kelly's been cosplaying for about 10 years, so she's one of the OG.
Yeah.
Whereas I kind of saw cosplay after I did it and was like, this is really fun. This is really great. I'm loving this, and I just kind of went and kind of took the play part a little too hard, and kind of went with it. So it's really really amazing to see how it's grown because it's literally like. Blah.
Yeah, like when
Sorry,
I started,
not
the
good at
cons
words.
were like super small. So like MCM was my first con, and it was maybe like half of the size of one of these halls, and it was super tiny. And
That's crazy.
Like just seeing the expansion of MCM in itself kind of shows you how big things have gotten in the scene, and therefore cosplayers expanded with it. Like conventions got bigger, cosplay got bigger.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy.
And would you kind of say that the way that cosplay has grown is more towards the fact that the cosplayers and the dedication that they have, rather than the media's misrepresentation of what cosplay is?
I feel like cosplayers have always been really dedicated to. Is that what you mean? Like the core group of cosplayers who were there from the beginning are exceptionally talented craftsmen that kind of were overlooked as the media kind of got swept up in the whole sexy cosplay and everything like that. Like it was very generalized very quickly. Whereas I feel like we need to go back to the base,
It's
to the
not
core of
always
the
though,
OG.
I've seen a lot of articles and
That's
stuff
true.
on exceptionally
I'm just
complicated
generalizing.
things, but it's somewhat true.
Yeah.
It depends on the media outlet that's picking up which part of cosplay
Initially,
it is.
I think maybe 2 years ago, it was really into the whole sexy versions of everything, blah blah.
And they're like,
and
oh,
now
look, all the
they're
girl
like,
nerds,
oh,
ugly.
wait a minute, cosplay's about this.
Yeah.
So it's going back to that, which is really rad because that's kind of what it originally is about.
Well, it's about a lot of things.
Yeah, that's
so
true. I don't know.
So it's kind of a bit about
I'm
that.
tired.
There's nothing wrong with
As
it.
Kelly thinks, I don't know. I don't know anything apparently.
You know everything.
And you kind of mentioned the craftsman thing there. Now, you both have incredible costumes when you wear them.
Thank you.
How long does it take you to kind of from idea to get to the actual finished product?
What about
Depends
you?
on how complicated the costume is itself, and whether you're doing something Jess does a lot of original stuff. That takes a little bit of planning and designing yourself, which that takes more work.
My battle armor Elsa took about 2 weeks because I had to have the person, my friend, she designed it, and then I took what she designed and I made it out of Warbler, and it was kind of like, this has never been made before, so I can't look at anyone else's, I can't kind of judge based on that, so it took about 2 weeks, night and day.
Wow.
So if you have a full-time job, maybe a month or two, you know.
Wow.
I don't have a job.
But you could
Your job.
almost argue that you've made cosplay your career essentially.
Yeah,
But,
no, absolutely.
So in terms of that, is that something you ever thought you would ever do?
I wanted to be a forensic scientist.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I got 2 years through college, and it got so crazy busy that I had to quit my regular part-time job, and I stopped going to school. So I got my associate's degree, and I don't have my bachelor's yet, but I'm doing this. So I mean, that's cool. Can wait.
Something you can always go back to, though.
Yeah,
You got
exactly.
your
Yeah.
associates, so-
I don't think I'm gonna go to college though, because it might be weird. So I'm gonna go online and be, because I'm really antisocial now. So.
You could almost be CSI Jessica Nigri, couldn't you?
Oh my god, it'd be amazing!
You could have your own web series.
That black
look.
guy from CSI Las Vegas, so hot.
Yeah? You could have your own web series with him, do a spin-off.
He's fit. I learned that this weekend. Someone's fit. Sorry.
But in terms of cosplay and the fans, and you come to an event like MCM,
Yeah.
what is it like to see all of the support that you have from the fans?
It made me cry.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh my
say, it
God,
makes me want to
made
cry
me
because
cry.
it's when you're in high school and you like this stuff, kids are mean, you know? It's
Yeah.
almost like social suicide to join the anime club at 15, which is what I did, and to come here now and be where I am now and having people be like, you like anime and video games, yeah, and it's like,
It's like the opposite. The thing that kind of made you get picked on at
you
school,
kind of have a small
bullied and
connection because
stuff,
you're just
it makes you the cool thing now. It's
yeah,
weird, it's
that's
weird.
cool.
It's
and
weird. It's good, but it's weird.
Girls come up to me and they go, I'm okay at school now because I like this stuff, and people don't pick on me because I say I like Jessica Nigri, and they go, I do too, and it's just I was like, that's unbelievable.
That's sweet.
And it's kind of interesting from a cosplay perspective because if you're making a costume from
Yeah.
the both of you, do you kind of find that to a degree once you're finished with it, you're never happy because there's
How
almost
did you know that?
it's
How
almost
did you know that?
it's almost kind of a
An artist.
perfectionism to it.
Yeah.
Do you think that would you say that's the hardest challenge you face when you're making a costume?
I mean, yeah, I feel like that's with every artist in every aspect. You know, you're never truly, fully, completely happy with something. Like, I know all my costumes I want to go back and redo and fix and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's probably getting it right the first time is impossible.
I get to a point of happiness when it's good enough but doesn't fall apart and break every time I wear it. If I get to that point, then I'm pretty happy. But I will never be 100% happy with it.
Yeah, it's like a 97%
Yeah,
happiness.
that's about as good as you
You're
get. It's like, so it's
Almost
something that could be
euphoric.
better.
And is there something for you that you think would be the ultimate cosplay that you'd really, really love to do?
An Ultralisk from StarCraft 2.
You didn't even have to think about it. It was like, boom.
I want to be a monster.
I want to do A from Abe's Odyssey riding Elam.
Wow.
Yeah, it's weird.
Did you play Abe's Odyssey? It's so good.
Grew up with the Abe's Odyssey games. That was amazing.
I love that he had to
That
fart
was
to
my
make
childhood.
And when you're not cosplaying, what do the both...
Sorry.
So there's your fun gags. In terms of video games and relaxing, what do you do when you're not cosplaying? What's
League! She plays League. I play League.
Oh, you've never played.
I've never played League before. No, we always play League. I like to run. I like to hike. I like to hang out with my family. I like to do normal stuff. Go out.
I was singing
There
in
you
a
go.
band.
Get ripped.
I like to sing. What else do I do? No, that's it. That's too many hobbies. Isn't it?
And it must become interesting because you've had your family supporting you this weekend in London, Jessica, and you've had your friends as well with you.
Friends. Yeah,
So-
although mostly
Kelly,
I have
that
friends.
was almost like a self-assurance. I have friends.
But no, like mostly her family's been looking after me too. They've been really lovely and really supportive. And James come in for like a second. This is
my little brother
and
James.
he's been doing really well. He is the Reverend of Fish. No one will get that. Why
This
did
is
I say that?
Yamez.
Why did I stop now?
What is it like for you to kind of...
Goodbye.
What is it like for your family? What's it like from your point of view to see your family supporting you, and also because it's almost Jessica Nigri and you two as well. It's not a brand, isn't it? Individually, you're your own cosplay brand.
I kind of get that. I think I'd rather stab myself in the eye than call myself a brand. But I kind of I
But
understand.
what is it like for them?
But
What do you think it's like for them to see, for you to see the support they give you?
What was it like to see that?
Yeah, because they were. Because that must be for them. It's kind of a different thing. Because for example, your brother, he's a little brother. He's always seen you as his older sister Jessica. He comes here and it's almost a fan worship that he gets to see of you. So what is it like for you to think about on that level from the family's perspective?
I feel really lucky, like exceptionally lucky, because there's so many people that came up and they said my parents would never support me the way that your parents do, and I was like, oh my god. One, I have an awesome family and they're together and everyone's happy and it's really great. I don't know, we're just a real big family. It's amazing.
Yeah. Your
Sorry.
dad says so
TLDR,
much. Like,
it's amazing.
my dad says so much more. Like he manages all of your stuff, and your
My
mom is just like
dad.
a huge positive
It's funny
pool
because I
of
thought my
energy.
dad would be the one
Yeah.
that's like, what are you doing? Like, put your kids away. Sorry.
Fine. But first of all, on behalf of all of the people attending, thank you very much for coming and joining us.
Yeah.
But what would you like to say to the fans, for both of you that support you this weekend?
Thank you so much. Holy crap. I wouldn't be anything without you guys.
Exactly. And don't make me cry all the time. Like, I got so many really sweet notes, and they made me cry. And then my makeup goes, don't make me cry.
Proper thing.
Thank you both for joining us. Thank you.
You what, mate? I'm just
You're
kidding.
right. I'll
Just gonna
call
go for
you.
Britishism for the rest of